All right, so we're going to start today with a basic hip throw. So we're going to start first class, just judo application without a gi, meaning how to do judo when you don't have a gi on. So the majority of judo throws, when it comes to no gi situations, they require an underhook. It's very hard without a good tie to generate leverage to simulate what we have here in the lapel in a gi situation. So since I don't have a lapel, head tie sometimes works, but not always, but underhooks is definitely the best substitution. So you need to fight for the underhook. When you approach, there we're approaching here, don't go and approach and try to fish for the underhooks, because most likely it will not happen. So be sure to, rake the head, pull him out of position, get him, out there, and then you can try to get your underhook. And try to always get an underhook so that your leg is leading on the side of the underhook. Just in case, because this underhook also works as a block for him not to be able to go down on a snatch single here. So it's good to have that block on this leg. If I do this here, I put the leg that's unblocked to the front. Not that he can take me down very easily in this position, but he can cause some more problems. So we're right here. Okay. Next thing I do, I don't have a sleeve, so to adapt here, I'll get wrist tie. So get the wrist tie, and we're going to start with hip throw. So I'm going to square him up with me. In order to square him up, if he's leading on that side, I need to pull in the wrist here, take a step back. Boom. Okay. Now, once I got this, I got the position to start for all the regular judo throws. So you're working in there. We got our stance here. We are way lower than we would be with a gi on, because right now I don't have. If he shoots here, there's no belt for me to get and stop. So this is more of a wrestling posture. So I got to be really low and staggered. Once I get that underhook, then I can get a little bit more right with my posture, like I would in judo. Place your head in a good spot, pull that wrist, and you're ready to start. So the first few movements will require what's called a back step. So I'll show quickly here. A back step, the way we're going to do it here, we're going to step inside his base. So you can see his base here. I'm going to imagine a triangle here. Let's say the apex of the triangle here. The two sides, I'm going to cut those sides in half. My foot is going to go in the first half. Boom. And then the back foot is going to go to the second half. Bam. So I end up with my base inside his. My knees are bent. If I do this explosively, it's better not to have your heels on the ground, so you don't lose time. You're going to pop up right away. And we're going to end up in a position like this here, okay? Now, this is important because if I stay up right here, this is going to be a lot of upper body in that twisting motion, and I'm going to have to execute a lift that's pretty high to get him over my hips. So this is not going to work very well. Higher I am, also the easier it is for him to counter throw. So if you are low, boom, boom, it gives you the option to pop with your legs. And then once I pop, then I can project, okay? So we'll start with the underhook already. We're right here. Step, step, boom, okay? So we got the underhook, life is good. If you can square him up to make it easier, or you can take a longer step there and project. Of course, grappling, stick with that arm because you got some options there. Let's try it. Pretty easy.